Hi, this is Brad Linder with Liliputing, and this is the Acer ConceptD 7 notebook. It is a 15.6-inch laptop, weighs about 4.6 pounds, measures about 0.7 inches thick, and it basically offers, for the most part, desktop-class performance, depending on your desktop, I suppose, in a portable package. So it's got up to a Core i7 9th generation Intel processor, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2080 Max-Q design graphics, Pantone-validated 4K display, and it is part of the new ConceptD line of devices that are really aimed at creative professionals who want the power that you would get with something like a gaming laptop, but don't necessarily want to do gaming with it, want to do arts and video and painting and other things. It's also designed to be a relatively quiet device with under 40 decibels of fan noise, and I'm going to show you a little bit more of the ventilation in a moment here. First, let's just take a quick look around the sides here. We've got full-size Ethernet and HDMI ports, separate mic and headphone jacks, which is nice to see, something you don't see a lot on laptops these days. USB Type-A port, 2 more USB Type-A's, a USB Type-C, and I should know what that is. That's mini display port. If we wanted to talk about cooling, if you take a look at the back here, you can see we've got ventilation, 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 and more ventilation. And if we flip it over, lots of vents here on the bottom. So you can see that they've done a lot to sort of keep this thing from getting too hot, while also making sure that it has relatively quiet fans. It's going to be available for about $2,300 starting in June. It's not exactly an inexpensive device, but it's a fairly powerful model. There's also a ConceptD 5, and you can check out a separate YouTube video that I posted for that, as well as check out Liliputing.com for more details. That version has a Kaby Lake G processor, support for up to a Core i7 8705G processor with AMD Radeon Vega graphics instead of the NVIDIA and 9th generation Intel that you get here. That's an 8th generation Intel processor with Radeon graphics, but it's also a thinner and lighter machine, weighing more like 3.3 pounds as opposed to 4.6 pounds for this version. So depending on what you're looking for, Acer sort of got you covered. They both have 15.6-inch 4K displays. And then there's also the ConceptD 9, which is a much heavier, weirder-looking device that has a sort of easel-style design that allows you to use it in a different, sort of more artistic mode. So this is a quick look at the ConceptD 7, which is part of a whole new line of high-performance computers that Acer is putting out for professionals. And in addition to the mobile versions, there's also some desktop computers, which I'm not going to spend too much time talking about because this is a website about dedicated to mobile devices. Even this, I think, at 4.6 pounds isn't the most mobile thing that you could see, but given how much power it packs, it is interesting to see that we're seeing that kind of power packed into a device that's not meant for gaming, that is really meant for professional work instead. So take a quick look up here. You can see it's got a matte display, inset a little bit, so it's not sitting flush like you would often get with sort of glossy style screens. We've got a webcam up top, and that is a sort of overall look and design here. So Brad Linder with Liliputing, the ConceptD 7 from Acer. You can find more details about this and other devices that Acer is launching in spring of 2019. Should be available in June at Liliputing.com, or check out my YouTube channel for more videos.